So that might explain why you like to go after the companies that are going through major changes. You're known to be one that thrives in that type of environment when companies are going through a complete upheaval. Can you talk to us a little bit about that, Sandra?
Yeah, I think I actually had a client I've just placed a CEO with, and he said to me, I said, why did you come to me? And he said, well, who else would I go to? He said, you know the sector, I like the way you work, and you get the job done. And I think for me, it's about really getting to understand your customer, understand what they're looking for. I spend 1 to 2 hours with them taking the brief to make sure that I understand not only about what they're looking for, but also about them as well. Because ultimately, the person that we place is probably going to report to them and has got to be able to have a good connection with them. And if that doesn't happen, we've got a problem. And then the same with the candidates. We spent a lot of time discussing things with the candidates about what they want. And when you know you've got it right is when what the client says they're looking for and what the candidate says they're looking for, and it comes together. And I would say that 99% of the time from our searches, that's what happens. And I think I think that's why clients like working with us and candidates as well. We look for what they're looking for and we go out and get it for them.
Sandra, what gives you the ability to go so much deeper than an average recruiter? You clearly, to take that much time talking to the client about their needs to ensure you've got that match with the candidate. How do you do it? How do you get them to commit to that much time with you?
Um, I think a lot of it is, I explained to them in the beginning, if you want me to fill this role with somebody who's going to make an enormous transformation in either your processes, your systems, improve your top line or your bottom line, I have to understand your business. And if I don't understand your business, I can't help you. You know, they said, well, I send out my job description to somebody and then I spend 10 minutes speaking to them. How can you possibly know your businesses? I wouldn't insult you. I have to understand and get a feel for your business, but especially them, because a lot of people leave a job, candidates move on because they're looking for a challenge. We measure it. 63% of people leave the job for a new challenge. They're looking for advancement and they're looking for the people they want to work with. And when I take a brief from a client, if I wouldn't want to do that job, if I had those skills, if I wouldn't want to work for that person, I won't work with the company
Sandra,
because changing their lives. I'm changing their lives. Sorry.
no, my apology. No, when you take on a company who's going through major change and bringing in all new leadership or brand new product development, do you ever find that they have a hard time articulating what they're trying to be as an organization?
Yes, 100%. And I class myself as their ambassador. So when I take the brief, I go through all of that with them. And then before the interviews, I prep them because by now we spoke to each other at least every couple of days. I update them on what's happening on the search regarding salaries, benefits, who they like, who they don't like. So we've got a good rapport. But I tell them, don't say this, don't act like that. You're very arrogant. Don't do that. You won't get this person. And someone will say to me, you're very cheeky. And I'm saying, no, I'm doing my job. This is what you're paying me for. And I
Absolutely.
think their internal recruiters can't be that direct because it's their boss.
Right. Right.
Whereas I can be that direct.
Yeah, and you need to be that direct in order to ensure that that match is what it is on paper and what it is at first blush as well. So
Yeah.
it doesn't surprise me at all that you've got that reputation, Sandra.